Did you know that the $1,000 you set aside today and never touch could turn into an empire in 40 years? But what if that same money, in the wrong hands, could enslave you to banks for the rest of your life? This isn't just a panda animation. It's one of the most important financial lessons of your life. Compound interest, which Einstein called the eighth wonder of the world, is a ladder that can make you a millionaire when used correctly, or a bottomless pit when used the wrong way. Will you rise to the top like Luna, or sink under a mountain of debt like Max? It's time to learn how to use the most powerful financial weapon in the world.
If you had $1,000 right now and didn't touch it, how much would it become after 40 years? Answer: $45,259. But if you put that same $1,000 on a credit card and only paid the minimum, after 40 years, you would have paid $15,000 in debt. Same money, two different decisions, completely different lives. This is called compound interest, and it will either be your best friend or your worst enemy. Now it's time to learn, so you can choose. Compound interest, simply, money makes money that makes money. Example: you invest $1,000. You earn 10% interest. You gain $100. Total becomes $1,100. Second year, you earn 10% again, but this time not on $1,000, on $1,100. You gain $110. Did you see the difference? In the second year, you earned $10 more because last year's profit also made profit. At first, it looks small. You say, "What's $10 anyway?" But after 40 years, those small differences turn into massive gaps. Now I'll tell you two stories. Both are real. One will motivate you. The other will scare you. If you're ready, let's begin. This is Luna. She's 25 years old. She just started her first job. She gets $1,000 in her hands. Her friends push her to go shopping. But Luna thinks, what if I invest this $1,000 instead? And she does. She invests it in an S&P 500 index fund. Let's assume a historical average of 10% annual return. Year 1, $1,000 to $1,100. Year 2, $1,100 to $1,210. Year 5, $1,610. After the first 5 years, Luna says, "Meh, I only made $610. Year 10, $2,594. Year 20, $6,727. At year 20, she says, "Oh, now this is getting good." Year 30, $17,449. Year 40, $45,259. After 40 years, Luna is 65 years old. That $1,000 is now $45,259. She did nothing. She just waited. It compounded. But Luna only invested $1,000, you might say. Okay, let's say Luna also adds $200 every month. Over 40 years, first $1,000 became $45,259. Monthly $200 contributions, total invested $96,000, became $1,062,000. Total, approximately $1,107,000. Luna invested $97,000 total. Now she has $1.1 million, 11 times return. Magic? No, math, compound interest. But it only works if you start early and stay patient. Now, the dark side. Meet Max. Max is also 25 years old. He also started with $1,000, but he made a different decision. Max used his credit card, $10,000 limit. He thought, I'm rich. New phone, new clothes, fancy restaurants. He started spending $500 per month. First bill, $1,000. APR, 20%. Minimum payment, 2% to $20. Max thought, I'll just pay the minimum. Month 1, debt, $1,000. Interest, approximately $16.67. Minimum payment, $20. Remaining, $996.67. Max thought the debt went down, but the next month he spent another $300. Month 2. Previous debt, $996.67. New spending, $300. Total, $1,296.67. Interest, approximately $21.61. Minimum payment, $25.93. Remaining, $1,292.35. Every month he spent a little more. Every month he paid only the minimum. After 5 years, spent $18,000. Paid $9,600. Remaining debt, $12,000. After 10 years, spent $30,000. Paid $25,000. Remaining debt, $20,000. Max works, earns money, but half of it goes to debt. Luna, $1.1 million net worth. Max, $20,000 in debt. Same age, same starting point, different choices. The system is the same, compound interest. One side builds wealth, the other builds debt. Simple versus compound interest. Simple interest, $1,000, 10%, 40 years to $5,000. Compound interest, $1,000, 10%, 40 years to $45,259. 9 times difference. Biggest factor? Time. Start earlier, arrow more powerful. Summary. Compound interest is either your best friend or your worst enemy. Not deciding is also a decision, and usually a bad one. Panda eats bamboo. Life is good. But first, Panda plants seeds, waits, then eats a bamboo forest. Life very good. Today, compound interest was learned. Next video, where to invest. If there are topics you're curious about, write them in the comments. Subscribe so Bamboo Wisdom continues. Panda loves you all.